Hello and welcome to ITV News London Online, where we've got a very special guest tonight. He's been away for quite a while, we have, but we've got someone who's done soap, done TV, done music, done theatre. You're back doing theatre now. It's Jason Donovan, the man himself. How are you, Jason?
Good, you?
Really? Yeah, not too bad, too bad. We're here to talk about quite a few things. You're looking well yourself. So back on the stage, back on tour as well.
Yeah.
Let's start a bit about your tour, because I know you want to talk about that.
Yeah, sure.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, look, we did a very successful tour called my 10 Good Reasons tour back in 2016, I think it might have been. And, you know, I love touring. I like getting out and playing my hits, and there's a lot of nostalgia at the moment, a lot of memories to be had. So we figured we'd sort of do a bit of a greatest hit show. 2020 starts in September next year, and feature songs from that album, 1989, 10 Good Reasons, and you know, my greatest hits as well. So it's like a bag full of mixed lollies of, you know, my past, my present, lots of stories. I like to talk to the audience. I like to sing my songs. There will be Too Many Broken Hearts, especially for you. Even, you know, I've touched on the theatre world. We haven't really got the show down pat yet, but we're going to throw everything at it.
Well, there's quite a lot to get through, isn't there? So we've got quite a few clips of your your best bits, sort of like This Is Your Life, and we've got a bit of Neighbours. But I'm going to start with, because you're back on stage again.
Yes.
Joseph, Technicolour Dreamcoat. How's it feel? Because you've done this, obviously, this is the third time, is that right? How's it feel?
Well, it's the, you know, I did Joseph in 1990, and I think it was maybe 1991. Obviously, this year I was back at the Palladium playing a different character, and next year it's a sort of, you know, going back and reinventing that same wheel again. But
you played the Pharaoh this time.
I did, yes.
Passing on words of wisdom to the young Joseph.
Yeah, he was a powerful man with the ancient world of the something in his hands. I can't remember the name of that, but it's all good.
How's it feel to watch a young Joseph sort of pick up the mantle? Because it's a rite of passage, actually, when you're a kid, that you go and see Joseph in Technicolour Dreamcoat. I think it was Philip Schofield when I went. So you've seen quite a few people pick up the part. How's it feel to be actively involved now, seeing someone take on the part that you made famous?
I don't really think about that too much, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm sitting in my dressing room. You know, I did it enough times for me not to really sort of, you know, in the past to even think about how other people interpret the show. It's sort of, you know, my interpretation of the Pharaoh that I was really concentrating on. But it was an awesome experience this year, and you know, really captured the imagination of the theatre audience, and you know, it's great to be coming back.
That's at the Palladium, isn't it?
That is, yeah. We start again in July.
Fantastic, fantastic. So keep going through.
Busy year. It's going to be a busy year.
Yeah, it sounds like you've got a really busy year.
Yeah,
but you used to be very busy. Because you've done pretty much everything. And I've got to talk a bit about your TV work. I've got to talk a bit about Neighbours.
Sure.
And we've got like sort of a few classic clips from the day.
Wow.
Which I think we might have played a few of you on I mean, look at that. How's it feel when just to sit back and watch yourself on Neighbours from all those years?
Well, how does it feel? It's, you know, it's a long time ago, and obviously, you know,
look at the hair as well.
Television was a very powerful medium then, and probably, you know, it was in its sort of golden era. But, you know, I'm very proud of the work that I did there, and I'm also very proud of where that sort of, the promises that's given me. You know, God, I haven't seen that clip for a long time.
Yeah.
Alan Dale there. I mean, you normally just get the classic sort of wedding clip, but it's nice to see stuff that's not just.
Yeah, well, I wanted the bit that showed off the mullet from back in the day.
Well, I saw one of your colleagues downstairs, you know, wearing a bit of a mullet. I believe they're coming back in fashion.
Not tempted yourself, then?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm a little follically challenged these days. But you know, I always like to. I always admire people with lots of hair.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. And it's sticking with the family, isn't it? Because your daughter is also now on Neighbours. Yeah. So tell us a bit about how that happened, essentially. You know, was she sort of inspired by watching you in there to become an actress?
Well, I think, you know, I think all children sort of look up to their parents, and, you know, and you know, this is you know, it's a wonderful career if you can make a career out of it. You know, I think look, with any kids who've finished their schoolwork, and my daughter, as did my son, worked extremely hard at school, and it's about trying to find your passion. You know, she's done a few jobs professionally, did a Netflix series and did something for the BBC. She wanted to pursue acting, and, you know, Australia was an option. She went out there and she chatted to a number of people, and Neighbours was the place she landed, I suppose. And, you know, I can see why, but it's up to her to make it her own.
You can the family name as well, for a start, because she actually plays your old character Scott's daughter in it, doesn't she?
No, she doesn't.
Oh, no.
That would be nepotism of extremely sort of cruel.
So what is the relation? Is there a relation in the?
I think it's. Do you know what? I haven't worked out the sort of genetic maths there, but she is a Robinson, so. I do,
somewhere down the line.
Somewhere down the line, a great granddaughter of someone. But no, I haven't really worked out that connection. But look, she's doing an amazing job. She's working extremely hard. She's loving the show. And Neighbours, you know, is in its 35th year. Wow, that's quite something. That's something.
Yeah, pretty incredible, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you chatted about this a little bit downstairs when you were on the programme earlier. That, you know, you've enjoyed the ups and downs of fame. You very much grew up in the spotlight as well, very, very famous. Are you not at all slightly nervous, you know, having your daughter go into that same world?
No, not in the slightest. I mean, hopefully, you know, you educate your children to make choices. It's up to them how they map their life out, you know. I mean, as I said to you, it's a wonderful opportunity. I mean, you know, there's pitfalls in any career, so, you know, I just, again, hope that she focuses on, you know, her craft, and treats people with respect, and, you know, enjoys the ride whilst it lasts, you know, and makes the most of her opportunities. That's all you can do. But there are pitfalls in any career you choose. There's pitfalls in life, let alone, you know, a job. But listen, if you can leave school to all those kids watching out there, and, you know, and you can find your passion and you work hard at something, that's surely got to be the ultimate goal.
Yeah, fair enough. I know you've got to go pretty soon and you're a busy man, so I've just got to ask you about this.
Well, actually, I'm going home to have my dinner. I'm quite looking forward to that tonight. Yeah,
busy day, right. Well, I won't keep you away from your
busy day, but I'm quite excited to see my daughter and my wife and chat about the incredible experience I've had here with
thank
you and one of my first Facebook Live moments. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, we'll end it then with one of your finest moments as a Londoner, because you live in Notting Hill, and it wasn't too long ago, and I know you don't talk about it too much, but you actually ran to a neighbour's aid when there was a fire opposite. Was it opposite your house? We've just got a still of it here.
Yeah, there's me in my underwear. Listen, I don't really need to explain too much about that event, other than to say everyone was safe, and thank God we have an incredible, in this city, an incredible fire brigade, and you know, the services that emergency services do a wonderful job. All that should be a lesson in make sure you wear decent underwear when you go to bed. That's all I'd say.
Or keep a dressing gown by the door.
Don't like dressing gowns. They tend to, they don't really work in bed. But, you know, I suppose if you're getting out and putting a fire out, then maybe that's something that's an option one should have. But there is definitely, you know, everyone should have a smoke alarm. Everyone should be fire conscious. That's all I can say.
So there you go, Jason Donovan, legend of the stage, and now soon to be firefighter.
No about that. But I'm definitely. I'll go with legends of the stage, star, and screen, and of my tour coming up in 2020 September. Go there. We're going to the Apollo.
The Apollo?
Apollo in Hammersmith. Nice. Yeah, and we're going to be singing lots of songs that everyone wants to hear from, you know, years gone by. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Make sure we'll catch it. What a way to end. Jason, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Staying back and doing this. And I hope all you guys at home have enjoyed it as well. Don't forget, if you've missed any of this or you want to catch up on any of our old videos, they're available on YouTube and Instagram. But until next time, good night.